Imagine yourself alone, stranded in the Sahara Desert, running out of water, and it's the middle of the night, and there's no way to find your way except for using the stars to navigate. How long do you think you could survive? I'm Dr. Tim, and I love to share unexpected history stories, so follow if you like. Every so often in modern life, the knowledge of ancient skills can mean the difference between life and death. This was certainly the case for today's protagonist, a guy named Mike Sadler, who was a British subject living in Africa at the start of World War II, who joined a new group of the British Army called the SAS, the Special Air Service. In 1943, the New Yorker journalist A.J. Liebling reported an unusual story from the desert in Tunisia at a French Legion post. A group of three sunburned, dazed-looking men wandered in and reported that they had just survived a 5-day trek across 100 miles of scorching Saharan desert. Everyone suspected that they were German spies, but after questioning, they realized that in fact these were members of the British Army. They were part of an elite group called the Long Range Desert Group, or as they like to call themselves, the Libyan Desert Taxi Service. On this particular mission, however, Sadler and his team were not successful. But in lots of other missions, they were very successful, riding across the desert through the wadis and the washes of the Saharan desert in their Willys Jeeps, which they rode through rough, dry terrain. Sadler was able to navigate across hundreds of miles, being accurate within yards of where the enemy airfield was, sneaking up, surviving on water and dates, doing things like having to urinate into the radiator tanks of these Willys Jeeps to keep them from overheating, stuffing blankets and clothing into the tires in order to keep the Jeeps running. Sadler himself said that he was not a warlike man. In fact, he said he was excited by his job because it gave him the opportunity to navigate and to live like an ancient mariner and navigate by the stars. And he loved to sail in his years following World War II. He continued to serve as an intelligence officer as well. Sadler died in January of 2024 at the age of 103, the last surviving original member of the SAS.